Hello everyone, it's LuxrayMogul here, and it's a little late, but LuxrayMogul coverage is up today, and I finally got around to doing it. It's going to be a short one today though. Today we're going to be talking about the new changes to the Play Pokemon season for this year. And although this news is a little bit old, I just thought I'd like to cover it and basically share with you all my reactions and thoughts to some of the new things that are happening with Pokemon. It is a very exciting season, and I think it's a very good season to come back for me, so I really hope that I will be able to play this season, depending on if I'm able to basically create a deck and make my way out to all that stuff, depending on the stress. As you know, me and Vol are both starting university in less than a week, actually, so it's a very exciting time, but if it turns out that we do have quite a bit of extra time, we should be able to make it out to the tournaments and just try it out a little bit. So let's just begin. We have some very exciting things happening with Play Pokemon this season. This won't turn because it's not active. Alright, beginning with Battle Roads. Battle Roads has now been transformed, has been changed into Pokemon League Challenge. And basically, this challenge, basically lets players continue to experience the league play and premier event play outside of the kind of competitive environment. It's supposed to be very friendly and easy and fun, of course. And I'm assuming, like Battle Roads, Pokemon League Challenges probably won't be giving too many championship points, so I think that will be kind of a downside to that, but of course it does give very valuable practice to potential players in the further events. So I do like that, and coming next is the best of 3 Swiss rounds, starting from the premier events: cities, state, province, territory, regionals, nationals, and probably worlds as well. And this is automatically switching for me, so I don't like it very much. Basically what's happening here, I think, is that instead of just playing one game with each person and then moving on to the next Swiss round, I think it's a best of 3. And I think I do like that a little bit more, just because it does give you a little bit of chance to redeem yourself in case you're having a bad day. I know that when I was playing Battle Roads and Cities back when I was doing that, last couple years ago, well, not a couple years ago, it was just last year, it was very difficult for me for some games just because I had a very bad start, and obviously playing Pokemon, you should be as consistent as possible throughout your entire game, but obviously, throughout all your games, but obviously I was just having some very bad starts, and I just never do well in tournaments, so I had some very bad starts and I was performing pretty badly. And because it was single round elimination, not elimination, but it was single round Swiss, that my record dropped really fast. So I think that this is really good. It does give players a chance to redeem themselves in game 2 or 3, assuming maybe they had a bad first game. And as you saw on the slide previously, Master Division entry fees are now in. So I don't know how much they're going to be charging. I think it depends on the the different the organizers, but I think that that's a very, very nice way. I think it's very good to do that, just because it does help better prize support, and I'm going to be talking about that later, as you saw on the slide that's skipping ahead. I think that's really great. It starts from city championships and above. They will charge entry fees. If it's like a $5, $10, that's really not too bad to be doing that. I know Jay Witz mentioned that a couple years ago in the things that they need to improve is just charging entry fees, and I'm glad that they're finally doing that, because I think better prizes it's better incentive for people to do prizes and everything as well. So, and better incentive for people to play. So I hope that with that comes better championship point giving out too, but I'm not sure how that's going to work, because I believe we still have to earn 400 points to qualify for Worlds. Our better prize support is here, starting at City Championships. So this is just for an example, because I don't know how the prizes are given out, but basically what's going to happen, pretend you got 18 packs for first and second, and then 9 and 4 for third and fourth. Now that is going to, I don't know why this is skipping ahead today, it's just giving me a nightmare. 36, and then probably, maybe, not for cities probably, but it's going to change from 36 to 36 to 18 to 9 to 42. Basically what I'm trying to illustrate here is that the points go down. The lower the prizes go down, the lower in the rankings. So you do get more prizes even though you don't do very well, which is very good incentive, especially since there's an entry fee, and that's really great. As well, this is for the US only, for now anyways. I don't know if they're doing this for Canada, but they are changing the travel awards so that you do get more travel awards going up to the nationals, and then if you can travel to nationals, you can usually do pretty well to qualify for worlds. So yeah, this I'm sorry guys, this PowerPoint is skipping ahead today and it's giving me quite a nightmare. 1st to 16th gets a travel award and a $300 stipend, which basically is kind of like an allowance spending money for your travel award. And travel awards basically give you an airfare. I believe it gives you airfare. I think it might also give you hotel rooms to experience people who have got travel awards. You can correct me if I'm wrong. And then 17th to 30th place in the championship point rankings after spring regionals, you get a $750 stipend, and then 500 and 300. And I believe this is only for the US. I'm not sure how it's going to work for Canada. Sad face. But I do hope that while they are supporting the US players, I do hope that they begin supporting the Canadian players a little bit more, just because we don't have too many qualifications every year either. So I think it will definitely be useful for us if we get something along the lines of this as well, because stipends are definitely useful. Stipend. Coming up next, removal of player rewards program and changes to professor program. They have stated that the player rewards program has changed because they need to allow a little more resources for the rewards. For the rewards of the games and the tournaments, actually. So I don't object that, because, I mean, although the cards are cool, I think putting better prizes to the tournaments and encouraging more people to play in the tournaments definitely will help the program grow. So I'm looking forward to that. As I am not a professor, I do not know what changes are to the professor program. I am thinking of becoming a professor, but that's a long way from now. So, and as you have seen from the final slide, that the World Championships has been revealed to be August 15 to 17. And yes, that is an old logo. So, in Washington, D.C., so I'm hoping that we can make it there. That is the end of LuxrayMogul coverage for today. Have a wonderful day.